about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Guys, what is going down? It is your boy Freeze. Welcome to another vlog, guys. This is more than just another vlog. If you've seen the title, this is a whole new mini surprise series, which might be a bit of a shock to some of you guys. I've been very low-key the last few months, guys, and I'm currently today filming this 4 weeks out from another wbff show, which I'm doing in July in Sydney. So July 17th is the show date. I'm gonna do a little mini vlog series leading into the show so you guys can see the last 4 weeks of it. Like I said, this is probably news to a few of you guys. It's probably like, well, what the heck? I haven't put anything out online in terms of like current physique or anything like that since I was 6 weeks post show from my last comp, which was a few months ago, which was about 8 weeks from this comp, and I probably look like I just kind of like gone that way of like not doing a show anytime soon, because I'll put the photo up on screen now. This was me, I'm pretty sure this was 8 or 9 weeks out from this current July show, and as you can see, just looks like I've filled out a lot, which I had by that point, and really, like, I'm not gonna lie, it was just mentally having a full diet break, not even trying to diet, not even trying to just like be good with my food. Just if I wanted burgers 3 times a week, I was just going and doing it, and my whole thing was like, look, as long as I'm training and keeping up some cardio, like I'm by no means am I out of shape here, as you can see, but compared to the levels of shred I was at, this is me like completely switched off for a couple of months pretty much versus dialed in. I'll put the same footage on screen. This was me around within a week from my last show, and then 6 weeks after that show. So you can see there's a bit of a difference there, but like I said, by any normal standards, I'm not out of shape, but I'm just out of shape comparatively compared to that. So yeah, and the plus side of things, I've made some good improvements to my physique by eating a lot more food and still just training a lot. So I've been training all my weak body parts. I've been still hammering my legs. Realistically, for how much like running and just random training I was doing last year, my legs were a lagging body part coming into this last show, and I've just really been, you know, as much as I train them twice a week leading up to that show, and improve them a lot, the volume of like time on the legs of that consistent training just hasn't been there comparatively with other parts of my body. Like when I was randomly running, doing, you know, a lot of agility training stuff last year, I was still doing all my upper body training, but I just would be like skipping leg days because I'll be like, oh, I'm sprinting that day, or I skip my leg day because I'm running or jumping or just doing something like that. So, but then obviously this latest prep, I've been training legs a lot, and then since the show, I've been training legs a lot, and I've been improving them, and I think I have improved them a lot. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't sure if I was gonna do the show. I was quite disheartened after the last show for the level of shred that I achieved to come 3rd place, and I was genuinely really disappointed. You could probably see it all over my face. Like I'm not here to be fake and like one of those guys that can just be like, hey, it's all good, like shrug it off kind of thing. Like I genuinely was devastated. It was really difficult as well because every pro that was at the federation came up to me and said, I had you as the winner, hands down. You're the most shredded on stage. You're the most standout. We couldn't stop looking at you. Like just. It was so difficult for me mentally, guys. The feedback I was getting from people was just so overwhelmingly positive, and it was really hard to take that 3rd place on the night. But it's caused me to be introspective to the point of like, okay, what positive can I take from this? Whether I do another show or not, at the end of the day, am I putting my body through this and to get to these levels for that placement on the stage, or am I doing it to show myself what I'm capable of and improving my physique for me no matter what? So ideally, it'd be cool if it can co-align with what happens on the stage when I do another show, you know what I mean? If I've improved what I want to improve on my physique, and then it's also something that's going to help me on that stage if I compete, because I like having competitions because they give you that set date to really bring your pinnacle, you know what I mean? If you just said, hey, I want to get lean for summer, it's a lot harder. Like it genuinely is, even though people will say, man, it's crazy to do these comps, it must be so hard to put your body to that like level, but it's like, you've got no other choice. The temptations of like skipping the workout or not doing the cardio just for 1 night or 2 nights of the week aren't there because you just have to do it no matter what, or else you're not gonna, you know, you're gonna get to that show day and it's just like you've got no other choice. But when you're like, if we're getting lean for summer, it's like, oh, you know, maybe I'll skip a couple of cardio sessions this week, you know, double my calories today, who cares, just feel like it. You can still look great coming into summer or whatever, but there's no like, frick, you know, like there's not that pinnacle kind of vibe. That's why I enjoy really doing these comps. So yeah, anyway, I'm here to inform you guys, yeah, I'm currently 4 weeks out. 8 weeks out, I made the loose decision to do the show because the thing for me is I've got a lot of friends in the category who are actual fitness model pros. My friend Tyrone Bell, my man Brad Fraser, Blake Sinclair, hopefully I think Josh Phillips as well might be competing end of year. I'm assuming he's competing. I think he might be. And again, shout out to you Tyrone if you're watching this, because I really was not going to do this July show, I thought. And then my man Tyrone was like, bro, you look so insane at that show. You're so close. Get that pro card and get up on the stage with me at the end of the year. And like, I don't want to miss that opportunity as well. Just like, because there's Tyrone, there's Brad, there's Blake, hopefully there's Josh. And I just think it'll be super cool to just get up on stage with these guys who, you know, I've just admired the fuck out of their physique and what they've managed to bring to the stage in the past. And it's kind of been these reference points for me to level up in my journey, you know what I mean? So I think it'll be freaking cool to get to the stage with them at the end of the year. And there's only one way to do that, because they're pros, and that's to take this last opportunity here in this July show to win this pro card. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And it's one of those things that nothing's guaranteed. While I was close in that last show, even if I can bring the same package a little bit improved, you never know who's going to show up on the day. It might be a small show, but if it just some one freak just shows up and just destroys everyone, I don't come first. Well, you know, there might be 3 guys like that and I come 4th or 5th, and at the end of the day, that's just what competing is. That nothing's guaranteed. No matter how good you are, someone just could come in from left field better. But again, as much as I'm not super motivated to do the show, I know that if I don't do it, I could really regret it. Because here's the thing in life, guys. You're not always going to want to do shit. Let's be honest, that last show I did, I was so motivated and pumped and everything lined up. I was so excited. I was doing it with Ruben, my man, my good friend. We're linking up each week, and I didn't feel alone in the prep. The time of year was really good. It was nice and warm, like it wasn't cold here on the Gold Coast. So like everything about this prep compared to that prep has just been so much harder. Sometimes when you're in your house, it's really cold. It's harder to go to the gym, all that kind of stuff. Like it's just a whole different experience. The motivation isn't there as much because I was super excited to get in great shape before, and now I'm kind of like, I've been in great shape just recently, so I'm less like, it's got less of that appeal, because I'm like, yeah, I was just there, and I did bring the best I've ever brought. I just felt like I got so much fulfillment from that process that like I don't know, like this one, I'm not gonna lie, it's just a lot harder mentally for me to have gotten into the headspace of doing it. So the last 4 weeks, it's been very difficult for me to get my head in the game, but I said, look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the prep from 8 weeks out. 3 weeks out, I'm gonna make the call. I'm at a point I can, again, you guys saw what I did the last 8-week prep. I'm probably started in a little bit better shape than what I was from that, maybe similar shape, but just a lot bigger, because I've got a lot more size from that last prep and after the last prep as well. Again, kind of using that rebounds to eat more food. But yeah, like I said, it's been harder to have my head in the game, but I've just been sticking with the protocols of doing what I need to do for this prep week by week to say, hey, I'm gonna take it week by week. I'm gonna do this prep without fully committing to the final date. 3 weeks out, I'll make the final call and we'll see how we go. So I actually didn't start recording anything until my 5-week out mark. I'm gonna put my 5-week out physique on screen here. This was actually after a very difficult 6-week out week on the prep. I got really sick, and I was in bed for 3 days straight. Super sick, super congested with like the flu or cold or whatever it was. And I could barely even get out of bed, and like it was crazy. I was literally bedridden for 3 days. I thought I would have lost a lot of fat, and my fat loss between week 6 and 6 weeks out and 5 weeks out stalled a lot. And you know, it's kind of like made the prep a bit difficult for me, because it's put me maybe 5 to 6 days behind what I was in the last prep. I'm at a guesstimate about. And yeah, it was just a super rough week. I was just getting up out of bed to do like 60 minutes cardio a day on my treadmill downstairs. And I kept hanging in there, but my fat loss, like I didn't lose any fat that in one of these weeks on my prep just because I got sick. It was crazy. So yeah, even though I was like doing everything else, because obviously I couldn't train, I couldn't do weights for 4 days, even though I was getting up to do my cardio and following my diet, my body just wasn't vibing at all, and I didn't lose like any fat that week, and it was just like, okay, shit. So between 5 and 4 weeks out, so this was my 5 week out on screen. Last week I went insanely hard on, you know, just really just had to ramp things up, pull the calories down, get my cardio right up, and just, you know, find that motivation again. Again, it's always hard after a week being sick. You know, your body just isn't anywhere near as strong and the weights don't feel anywhere near as good. But smashed it last week, lost 4 mils on the calipers for my body fat last week as well. So right back in the game again now. Here we are, exactly 4 weeks out. As you can see, I don't know if you could, I mean, I'm hoping you guys can see it because I can see it. But I actually haven't, like filming this, I haven't put these next to each other. But yeah, in a week I lost a lot of body fat, and I know I'm right where I need to be, and I'm right within that kind of like 5-day mark of where I was, you know, 5 to 6 days from where I was in my last prep coming in for the show. So yeah, this is where we're at currently, guys. And yeah, I mean, I don't think I've got much more to say. Welcome to this episode. I know it's probably just been a lot of talking, but I'm doing this show in a few weeks time and I'm getting more excited about it. The more I even put like a video like this up and actually announce it, it's got me super excited. And I'm excited to bring you guys on the journey again. I'm excited to see how my physique looks like shredded again. I think I've definitely made some improvements. So I'm excited to see it personally, and I'm pretty damn keen to, I really just want to get this one out of the way. Like I said, it's been a tough prep, and it's the levels of motivation are nowhere near what they were for that last one. But again, I'm just praying, and I'm just being honest with you guys here. My headspace really hasn't been in this, but one thing I've learned in life is you're never going to always want to do something. It's that motivation versus discipline. I've been doing everything that I can to my protocols each day, day in, day out. For weeks on end, I haven't been feeling like following my diet. I haven't been feeling like training. I haven't been feeling like doing my cardio. And I'm just doing it because I know I need to do the things to get the result I want to get. And unfortunately, that's what happens in life sometimes. You're not always fucking feeling like doing shit. But I feel like if everything does line up and I get the result I want at the show, it's just going to be a huge life lesson of look what fucking happens when you do the shit that you need to do when you don't feel like doing it. And it's kind of might have another feeling of reward that I have never personally felt in my life. Maybe, and you know, like I said, this is all maybe. Like I might come into the show and come fifth. You know what I mean? Like nothing's guaranteed. So, and if I do, honestly, I'm gonna be fine with it. Like the last show I was just super disappointed. This show I'm not really attached to the placing of it as much as I'm really just only doing it to win again. If I don't, hey, I did what I could, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, and I feel like sometimes you just, especially in the sport of bodybuilding, you just need to have that mentality. So, yeah, welcome to the series, guys. A little mini one. Hope you guys are excited. Maybe you're not, I don't know, maybe you are. I just feel a bit distant to my whole kind of like YouTube game at the moment, but I'm really keen to kind of get back into it, and I just want to thank you guys for all your support as always. Even though I've been just super quiet here online, I've just been taking a lot of time, like I said, just doing what I need to do behind the scenes and just been very introspective. I've just been switching off and just learning lots of new stuff, and just, yeah, you know, just sometimes you go through those points in life where you just don't want to like be talking all the time or like doing shit all the time. You just want to be listening. You want to be researching new things, reading new books, and just stuff like that, and like taking on board new philosophies, and you know, a little bit of soul searching, I guess you could say. So I genuinely feel like after that last show and what happened, I needed some time just soul searching really. So and I still kind of am in a way, but you know, I think I'm like learning some good lessons. I'm not gonna go too deep, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next vid. Drop a thumbs up if you're excited, and we're gonna, you know, smash this prep and hopefully can get that pro card in July. Anyway guys, I'm gonna go train some legs on Montez. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Hope you guys all have a good week. And thumbs this vid up if you're excited for this little mini series that we're doing here as well.